Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Olayemi Cardoso, has reiterated that the focus of the Apex Bank is to bring down the country's inflation to single digits in the medium term. Cardoso disclosed this at the conclusion of the 2025 International Monetary Fund and World Bank spring meetings in Washington, D.C. this weekend. This comes as Cardoso admitted that inflation is the most disruptive force against Nigerians' welfare, emphasizing the urgency of tackling inflation to stabilize household incomes and improve the cost of living across the country. Recall that Nigeria's inflation declined to 24.28% in March 2025 from 23.18% in December 2024. During the 2025 budget presentation in the National Assembly, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu hinted at reducing the country's inflation to 15%. However, an economic expert, Bismarck Wayne, said Tinubu's 50% inflation project for 2025 is unrealistic. Before now, there's been a certain, just referring back to the poverty index in the country, what's your thoughts on this, please, Barrister?
I think this report we just read now have answered that. I told you here that they keep making bogus statistics, bringing up bogus. That this thing is talking about bringing it to a 15% digit is not good. It's unrealistic. It's not going to work. First and foremost, how is your fiscal policy? How is your monetary policies? How do you marry the two? So these are, if you want to bring down the inflation, you have to work on your fiscal policies. You have to work on your monetary policies. If these two do not synergize, you are just wasting your time. You will be singing reggae for nothing when you need to sing blues. So it's not going to work. They are not ready to make Nigeria work.
So what you keep saying is not going to work, it's not going to work.
Why I keep saying that is that we are seeing it now. There are things they need to do.
So you don't think that this word is to
They
make
don't have the
towards...
willpowers to do that. That is the issue. They don't have the willpowers to do that. You want to know why? You need to tackle corruption when you want to get the economy work. Corruption needs to be tackled. And you cannot tackle corruption, you cannot ask dog to watch over bone. Is it possible?
That's an adage, I know, yeah, it's not possible.
So it's not.
So
you can't use corrupt individuals, people that don't have good track records to surround yourself, and you expect the best.
Okay, I'm going to end with this question, Barrister Okoro, on the part of system and structure. Don't you think that's another reason why this whole situation is like this? Although the CBN governor has also made the statements here that the CBN is working to bring down inflation in the country. In that part, do you think the system and the structure of a particular economy can also affect situations like that not working?
You only twisted what I said.
I twisted what you said.
Yes, you only twisted.
I asked if a system or a structure that has been positioned in a particular economy not help situations like this work.
The structures over time forms the system. You understand?
Okay.
The system is what keeps the economy going, keeps the political, the politics also running. Is a system, and these systems are made up of structures. It's just like the human body. You have ultimately the organ, but these organs are made up of cells, arteries and other smaller components of the body to form the, ultimately you now have the organ. The organ makes up the whole system of the man or the human. So that is how it is for the economy.
Okay.